Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Shadow of Mordor. Let's continue. So, what are we trying to do here? We're gonna run this way, get this item, and then try and get this building unlocked. I need to really, at some point, get this slaver story done, because honestly, if I don't get it done, I don't think I can go any further in the story. This game is failing to hold my hand enough, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just a bad player? I wouldn't say that. The beast you are hunting is nearby. It's like, what beast? Like, I'm just trying to run here. That's all I'm trying to do. What is this area? Some big cave. We have spiders, which were from the Lord of the Rings. Shoot weakened walls to destroy them? Apparently this is a weakened wall. Cool. So we find this graven idol. Things hidden behind walls. I wouldn't have particularly believed that that was going to be part of this game. I would have given it much more along the thought that this was going to be very focused on just killing the guys.
Sauron. He's being sold a bill of goods, all right. And what do we get? More war, more taxes. Ha! Human sacrifice in the town square. You can hear the screams all day and all night, and we're made to worship this hideous thing. But we're tree kindling. The king's ears filled with rubbish from his advisor, the great chained wonder Sauron, now princely Sauron. Islandale is right. Numenor is ruined, and the boats can't take us away from this charnel house fast enough.
Okay. I feel like I am going to get a story here. I don't feel like we're going to do it anytime soon, though.
Morgoth, the first Dark Lord of Middle-earth.
The great enemy. Sauron was his servant, and was loyal to the end and beyond.
So, I haven't... How could I have even taken damage?
Keep your eyes open for that grave walker scum.
So there's reason they collect these things, even if we haven't seen them yet. Here's a guy I could get some information on. Can I identify him way over here? He's a captain. To learn more, you must find intel or interrogate another captain. Well, I don't want to actually do either one of those things right now. It seems like when you're in this mode, you would potentially be invisible, but you aren't. At least not completely. And that leads to some confusion here. Why I would want to be in this mode. Anyways, it gets down to... Oh, I don't even need him around for that. Let's see. Yeah, I really don't like these games where you're in a different vision mode to scan things. You end up spending so much time.
Worst leader we've ever had.
Ishkra.
So I could hold right trigger and tap Y to attract enemies. Why I would want to do that?
Later. You coming? Years from now, we'll be the talk of legend, because we're the beginning of the new age of Uruk.
And you turn into the ghost
We'll fight it in a very
guy.
second, yeah. We'll cut you like a pig.
When we are hidden, which doesn't make a ton of sense. So, looks like
Someone just try and stop me. We'll swing at you so fast, you'll fall to tiny little pieces right where you stand.
Ronk.
So I think what we're doing here is, with Sauron's army, we're revealing more people. Ronk the Bloody, for instance. Here's a fight going on, it looks like, on some of these others. We've got some open spots. I think something's gotta happen. Something's gotta happen that is going to refill the ranks. Or we're gonna go to a different area.
So easy to cut up. We could make armor out of their corpses.
And see, I just pulled the sword out.
Blood! Give me your blood! I need that blood!
Alright, here we go. I'm really close to the tower. So what I don't want to do is get knocked away from the tower. But I also would be nice if I killed this guy. See, why all of a sudden do I have this, like, extra attack? The game is giving me attacks that I didn't earn or unlock.
No more! Run!
No, you don't. Let's pick up this item.
It's a bloody target! All at once!
So I wanted to take that guy out, but I don't particularly want to take this next guy out. Not yet, at least. I didn't particularly want to take that guy out.
My
So-
ancestral doom I must push away with light.
So we've got some little money that we can get, and I think we probably should go this way and see if we can work our way down this path. New missions available and such.
Must be a Mord night watching his. He's just.
Is there anything Let's see if we can find where this... Enter the Wraith world to find nearby Ildith. Where is it? Must be down on this side. Where's Sauron with all this? It's like, it says it's right here. Oh, it's hidden up on this wall. So how do I get to it? That way.
Nani here, Galar Mordor.
So that's something different.
These are Ithildin, Star Moon, forged of Mithril. They hold memories of the ancient past. The knowledge within may be fair or ill.
And they're starting to show me a full, like, listing of everything in the area. So he's like a slave guy, but is there anything to do with him? Not really. Also, if all of Mordor is full of slaves and you're the only free man, that's an interesting thought in itself. That perhaps time has gone forward with me not realizing it, and all the people have been enslaved. Restore health. Collect all these collectible things. I think it makes sense. Collect arrows to restore your elf shot. Let's see. What's this fire here? It's just a torch, never mind.
Glad to see the back of our captain. He was a useless schrock.
Collect elf shot. So it's like, why do we have to have spiritual elf arrows? That seems silly.
You should keep your distance from me. Wait. Whatever it was, he doesn't dare face me.
So that wasn't the right solution. This game feels a lot more stealth. At least it feels like you would have a lot more chance to play it stealthily than Assassin's Creed 1, but it still feels very much like if you're not careful you'll screw that up easily. And Assassin's Creed 1 was very much in that same thing. Let's see. Got a couple of guys. Worms can expose the captain's weakness.
Just you wait.
When
We're gonna be
interrogated.
getting orders to join up with the other Uruk nearby.
Not if they figure out how to deal with their ground problems.
So how do we interrogate this guy? I guess I need to kill everybody else? Maybe? Did I just kill?
Be stopped! Turn that Sword!
Alright, where's Worms? Killed him. Wow, that sure felt like I could just jump up straight on that.
Captain's not shown his face round here in a while. Doesn't matter. Not like his lordship was rock anyway.
Let's pick this up. It's another item with another memory on it.
Remember me, filth?
What the?
Change of plans, lads. I'm in charge. And we're gonna tear the Black Hand up.
Don't you forget about me!
Oh yeah, right. My, memory's not that good.
So, let's see.
How can man hope to stand against these Uruk? They are filled with such pure hate.
We will teach them the meaning of fear, and in that we will give hope to Middle-earth.
Flaming footprints in his wake. Wasn't that the dean drank some bad water?
Maybe it was just rats. Back to work then.
So, can I stealth drain him? Nope.
Wait! I smell something. He's laying.
We're getting a liberation bonus. I guess if we liberate the slaves, they will help out a little bit. Man, but getting that execution to work, it's a pain. I want to go here, just since we're already going that way. We have nothing indicating to me that there's a boss or anything over here, which gives me the idea, the concept to believe that maybe there's a little bit more going on in this game that they just haven't shown yet. It's a big cave troll.
The quartermaster over there is slacking off. Been waiting forever for...
So we're approaching this dangerous looking section. Like this guy. He's gonna start throwing things at me, so I think it would be wise to run instead of being stealthy. Let's grab some stuff and just get out of here. So that must be something.
How can we be out of food again? I thought we could go a few days without... Looking to die?
So I'm just gonna run away from this guy. Let me get away. Of course, it kind of is pointless to do that, isn't it? Let's see, let's instead just fast travel to this section. probably is worth it to be efficient with our time. That way we aren't spending a ridiculous amount of it not wandering around trying to figure out things and find things. So far I have to say feels like a lack of compelling story.
Stab him a few more times just in case.
Let's see.
You know what I reckon? I reckon I hate every single one of you maggots. You ain't the only one. Oh yeah? Well, I'm better.
Ishkra.
Trying to climb up here. Find the collectible.
Trumbo took one look at him and ran away shrieking like a little soft skin.
There we go.
Never lived down the shame of it.
Another 50. Seems like we need to get them all to open a gate or something, or see a mural. How are we on upgrades now? Can we get the next health upgrade? Yes, we can. Let's see. We also have an ability point, which we can't spend here. So let's see what else we can do. Ability to deal a lethal finisher at the last chance struggle. I will take that. That seems like something that would be useful. Weapons and runes. We have like one bow thing that's new. 20% chance to recover plus 2 L shot any kill when riding a monster. Yeah, I don't think so. And appendices. We just have like new artifacts and new creatures and all that. Not interested in those things. Having cursed enemies, the arrows offer swift into suffering. Forge a legendary bone. See, the fact that this is giving me 250 just tells me that I can't do it yet. That it's for later on.
There's a pink skin trying to escape. Put it down before it gets too far.
I will say that the backflip and magical landing does help a little bit versus Assassin's Creed where you're constantly having to land in a hay bale. There we go. These areas do feel like they are better populated. But I would say these stealth kills and such don't feel like they are big rewards for doing a lot of things. I feel like we're gonna end up doing them a lot. This is like a dead crow. Gross.
Here's what I saw. I told you the orcs are digging everywhere. Well, they've dug huge caves into the ground in the side of the hills and into the mountains where they do their work. Some of it's forges, and they got blacksmiths making armor and all kinds of weapons. They save on metal by making their armor for the front only. Like they're not planning on retreating anymore. Oh, and they got these huge pits too. Bigger than I've ever seen. They pull in new orcs, maybe 100 or so a day. Some of them are those Urukai. You can tell them right away, because they've got a head or so on other orcs. They come out fighting, and immediately start bossing everyone else around. No one's the wiser about me spying. But don't send no more crows. The other orcs might get suspicious.
Okay, so there is a orc spy somewhere. Interesting. How much do we
They're
have?
tough and they're not stupid. We underestimated our enemies.
They are forged for one purpose, to destroy the world of men.
Modi. Gosh, I ain't done nothing
There seems to be
warrant
a lot that goes on in the underworld of the Lord of the Rings universe. There seems to be like potentially room for 100 more stories that happened thousands of years before Sauron. An herb is nearby. View survival challenges. Like, no thanks.
Gonna have a real successful hunt. Got my eye on my prize. Better be more impressive than the last one, if you want that barrel of grog. Forget about getting a reward. I'm stronger than the both of you, maggot.
This guy's gonna spot me. So how can I not be
We need to
spotted?
hunt some more crowds. Tracking them and fighting them is good training.
There we go. There was an herb right there.
If I see that little rat, I'll chase
There
it down
has to be
myself.
something to
It's
pull
been
these
watching
guys
us
off
for too long.
off ledges. It seems far too well designed for such a thing that wouldn't be something we could do. Who's that guy? Apparently I've already identified him. So there's only one more area. Let's see if we can go get the slaver and take him out. 3 of 3 in this area. There's only two more collectibles. This and this in this entire section. Seems like maybe the herbs are different. I don't know, maybe at some point we'll get an herb quest where we have to collect different types of herbs. I don't know. This whole area has like kill 3 spiders as a hunting challenge. And this has kill 3 spiders. Ooh, so I need to, anytime I see a spider I need to kill it. I did not realize that. Let's go to this artifact.
This Uruk's been slain.
Can't see a darn thing that way. There's like a big explosion over there. Why way over there?
The hammer's the toughest son of a claw Mordor's ever seen. I pity anyone. You menfolk are so weak.
Alright, so I see a couple things to shoot here.
Freedom.
Liberate some more slaves. Where'd the spider go? Do the spiders have specific spaces where they... I hit Y. I don't think I had a sword out yet. Like, nothing here to pick up, it seems like. Doesn't feel like that's gonna be the order.
Time to kill anything that lives.
Do I want to come over here? Anybody around? That guy looks like he might have a special weapon, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's just designed to point out that there is a weapon. I don't have any arrows to kill these rats, unfortunately. But we're on a spider hunting mission right now anyways. I was really close to this last time and couldn't pick it up because I was getting attacked. How many of these have we done?
The first messengers have rolled into camp. They're reporting few casualties. We've struck a mighty blow against the forces of Mordor aligned against us. Let it be so, and not fools' idle chatter. Haggadorn, what news?
They say we've won a monumental victory! You'll not be needing all that Athelis you've been grinding, my friend. Few need healing on this day, and more's the wonder. They say the Golden King has brought back a prize. Sauron himself, wearing the heavy chains!
So Sauron was captured at some point? I think it's pretty obvious that we're getting these items in some sort of order. It doesn't seem like that we could go one way or go the other. We have 305 now. Max elf shot. Increase the number of your elf shot by 2. I think that might be a good idea. Or because these rune slots are not really doing anything for me right now. And we'll max our focus up too. That hopefully would help a little bit too. And then let's just hold on to the rest. 640 to get our to the next point. This is the guy. This is the guy that
I have lived half my life
arguably
on the boundary of Mordor, thinking it was dead, never knowing the stories it held.
The land of shadow is awakening from a long slumber. It has many stories yet to tell us.
Goodbye. Not if they figure out how to deal with their ground problem.
Why didn't that explode? I don't know.
There's been more schrock going on in Nurn. Babysitter slaves running amok again. And we're gonna get sent there to hell. But I'm not leaving here.
I'm trying to climb up this wall and it's not letting me.
Help them bandits.
We've got this guy.
I've managed to stay alive longer than anyone else here, and I still haven't got promoted. Well, that's because the war chiefs are too wound up on the top to notice the likes in you. If they hear you blabbing like that, they'll be coming after you instead. Let them. I'll tell them to step aside, and let me take care of them. You lot go ahead and town. I ain't afraid of nothing.
Let's run this way and get to this guy instead of taking those guys on alone.
Archers, just get your arrows in there.
The Orc slaver captain holds the captive with information about the Black Captains. Hunt down the slaver and rescue the captive. Find out what he knows. Okay, good. This was what we were supposed to do immediately, and I couldn't even make it to this point.
A distraction. I use your human sight to track the Uruk. I see more than any mortal.
Crazy, but I heard them strange sounds.
So use the Wraith Royal to identify him.
Slay the Orc captain. Cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
So bonus objective, take out the archers.
So now someone's gotta go get it back. Well, I'm not doing it. I've got better things to do. I
And
say
there's
leave
no
it, bro.
informant.
Maybe it'll stomp on a few goons. I heard the slave begging for mercy, begging you for his life. If one more runs, we'll be out of poles. Remember who's in charge, man-filth.
Pick up this elf shot. Trying to pick up the elf shot. Ah, it's full. Never mind.
You're pathetic.
Alright. Well, that didn't work quite as well as I had hoped.
I see it.
Take a couple elf shot things while we're here. Not that I think we're gonna use them now.
Ranger! Another Shrock that needs to be put back in his place.
So I think this guy's kind of low in power. So all I need to do is focus on him and kill him. And I think that's also going to probably finish this area. Almost got him. Getting that cool. There we go, he's gone. So does that move the story? Not really, but everybody's afraid now. We just get a +4 power. Dead captains drop runes that provide better bonuses for you. Yeah, I've already figured that out. To view my weapons. Yeah, so it's telling me stuff that I've already well figured out. Recover all focus and health for killing a captain and war chief. I'll take that. That is a pretty awesome upgrade, actually. So maybe we're back on track now. Am I going to use the interrogate mark on these guys, or just ask them directly and trust them because they're human?
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, hero.
And why did you come here?
Looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him.
Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know?
Perhaps.
This is no time to keep secrets.
I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts.
I'll be there.
Golem? Hey, how can Golem still be alive?
It's just another orc.
No. Someone
I wondered about Golem, whether he was an orc or something else. Whether he was a hobbit or something that had been transformed. I'm not sure. I still believe that in the stories there's a accurate description. There probably is in the book.
Tell us again about how you killed that wretch.
They probably explain in the book it perfectly well, and I just haven't read the book. So, in this area, we have intel, intel, and intel. Let's go get this intel. Hold forward to enter Sauron's army and set new target. What happened here? This guy is still alive, and this guy's dead. But I think he's gonna come back to life. This guy's dead, but I think he's gonna come back to life. We'll see. All of these ones with arrows up on their head, I think they've killed me. So I don't have an interest in setting a target right now.
The biggest ground you ever saw.
Go to the gold diamonds.
How many heads did this one have? Did it breathe fire like the last one?
Worms can expose the captain's weakness when interrogated. So how do I interrogate? What's the interrogation button?
What was that noise?
So my life is really low. I've just realized. I don't want to kill worms. So like I just knocked him down, and I think I killed him. If I do this, is that the interrogation? Let's see.
How many times must I spread your guts on the ground for you to realize you are outmatched?
Well, I'll take this guy on, I guess. Hit the wrong button.
I'm bound to go up in the ranks for this.
No, now we have Dashrat. So he's promoted to a captain. He's more powerful. Fulgrim the Cruel survived somehow. That guy's more powerful. This guy's more powerful. These two dueled. It seems like the ones that we follow are more likely to be to survive fights. Unknown orc promoted to captain. So a lot of stuff happened there in that one move. A lot of stuff.
Everything has become twisted. The unseen world becomes real. The real world is becoming a nightmare.
You are passing into the unseen world. If we do not defeat the Black Hand and break this curse, you will become a wraith. A lost spirit trapped in Mordor, forever.
I feel like we should make our way this way. Here's an outcast. Here's an intel. Like, I think I also need to, like, go to a tutorial. Let's see. Come back to dependencies. Come back over this way to tutorials. And just see if I can find one called interrogate. Once a brand ability is unlocked, a drained enemy will become your follower. That's not, I don't think, what I need. Tutorial worms. Worms that will expose captain's weaknesses when interrogated. Hints and tips. Worms and intel pickups are viable on the main map. Captains are much stronger than regular Uruks. Gain intel to revive their things. Using a captain's fears against them will be there. You cannot exploit weaknesses and variables until you gain intel. But it doesn't feel like we have the interrogate options. Let's see. Dispatch, brand, combat drain. Right. Let's see. Wraith flash, pin in place. Fire arrows, death threat, double charge. Shadow strike, elf swiftness. Strike from above, I wish I had that. Brutalize, solo charge. Throwing daggers, death. Poison. Critical strike, blade massacre. I'm not seeing any option here that says interrogate. I have 75 of these. I want to save that though. So we'll go back this way.
I lost to 50 slaves and tossed them all in a river.
How deep was the water?
Deep enough to drown them, that's for sure.
Let's sneak up on this guy. So I drained him. I drained him and killed him, and that did not. That was not what I wanted to do.
A corpse, and it's one of us.
Lutbag.
I really just want to get to this point. I really feel like moving towards that helps. This game does manage to grasp that feeling of just quickly working your way through things and running through an enemy infested area. Like, but I can't imagine doing any of those quests right now.
I pity anyone that's on the wrong end of a kicking from him.
Orc's Hollow.
Master's gonna be handing out the weapons they got made. And we best be using them before they get rusty.
That's like a zip line. to the stronghold. Do I have a use zipline ability? Yes, I do.
If they wanted some grog, not enough grog for us. Why'd you do that? No, I can see that clearly. Before I poked him out with my sword.
So, one of the problems, I think, is, well, we have the captains, and that's cool and all. The rest of the orcs are cannon fodder. There's an infinite respawning amount of them. I just want to get... I'm in the middle of this whole thing and I just want to get to that tower. Or I could go that way and get in the building. Look how...
Smell blood around here? No, you're imagining stuff again. Oh, I smell it too. Smells like tentacle blood.
This place is not full, though. It feels like it could easily contain 100, a dozen more orcs.
Where was you earlier?
Are we still at the beginning of the game and they're gonna start filling these areas more? Maybe. Or maybe they're just going to have it be not that style of game. Doucherot. I think Doucherot's standing right next to these guys. I need to get in this section though. How can I get up?
I hope I can become more to join with us. That'll be more competition. Don't need it any after to get that promotion we was looking for.
Where's the item? We are here. That is there. And where is that on the map? It's like right.
Let me in the cage with them idiots. I'd smash them out through the bars.
33 feet down. I see where it is. Climb down by pressing down, which is good. Pick it up, get back up. Another piece on the wall. So do I want to try and take this guy out? Or do I want to move on to the tower? I think I want to move on to the tower.
So the Glog killed a few Uruk and didn't get a single injury. I killed a bunch of ghouls and I didn't even get a single bruise.
Herb nearby. Makes me feel like the herbs are specialized. That they're saying herb nearby. I can't help but think we are going to also end up killing some of these captains for story reasons, on top of killing them multiple times for non-story reasons, just because they happen to be around. go. Reforge.
Each citadel to the light against the shadow.
So special reward confrontations are something we could do. Let's see. This one has a couple of like kill 5 flying creatures, hunting challenges, kill 5 flying creatures, Nipperdills. This is, we have to unlock combat drain ability to access the sword legend. So where are we here? We have climbing the ranks. We need to do more main missions before we can do that. We have this confrontation, we have this. We have a Ithildin right there, which we somehow missed. And then we have an interested party, and I think really an interested party is the only thing we can do. It's everything else is built in such a way that it's locked or it would be too difficult. This gives you a reward of 200 M, whatever that is. Why it's not mithril or some other currency, I don't know. I guess I just don't know what the currency of the Lord of the Rings world is. Maybe it is this M. Like this 50 makes sense. So running around and getting the artifacts and the Ithildins seems smart, but trying to do any of the challenges right now seems a little too much. I wish there was... Oh, revenge targets are what the arrows pointing up mean. Let's see. Guess I could... So we've still got Ratbag here to take care of. So all of these people with the red triangles have beaten me. We don't know anything new about these. We don't have enough upgrades. It feels very much like we're gonna start upgrading all of this stuff pretty fast. If we just stick on the story, and we kinda need it. We need the brand ability in particular, because that's the one thing that I've heard people who have played this game really loved, and the fact that I don't have that ability right now is putting me in a weird position. As far as progress missions, there's 3 of 20 main missions, and then like outcast rescue missions, there's another 24, and then 0 of 10 sword legends, 0 of 10 bow legends, dagger legends, survival challenges. These numbers seem strangely low. There's something very strangely low about these numbers. I can't upgrade these. And there's no interrogate option over here. You can see the menus here are pretty awful. Let's go through all these. Oh, I hope I don't have to shoot those flies as the only flying thing. Seems like every plant we pick up does seem to be a different style of plant. So anytime anything's nearby, I probably should pick it up. We've got a new character. As far as people we know, it seems like we have 15 of 31, so there's only going to be another dozen or so people that we're going to even meet. What's strange about this is how just quickly it feels like the main story of this game is going to be done. That's very, very strange. New missions available, view location. things like this. What is the fist? And fist is an outcast rescue mission? No, it's a mission giver. So maybe that's how we're gonna start getting more missions? We'll definitely want to see that. Let's check out what the mission giver has to offer next time. But we do need to focus on the story. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.